The Labour MP Jess Phillips had a bit of a meltdown yesterday in Parliament over the Tory party's lack of urgency when it comes to dealing with their scandals. Yet, the whole thing backfired on Jess Phillips. Oh dear God, watch this. Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. So, Jess Phillips, the annoying Labour MP who claims that she's so in touch with society, yet she's one of the most out of touch people I know. And it's absolutely embarrassing how the political system keep giving us options as politicians that look, this person looks like a normal person. I mean, that does not look like a normal person, but that aside, no, let's not comment on people's looks. Let's be nice and lovely, but let's criticize her ideas. Let's criticize her lack of competence and her stupid party that is so evil and toxic. She stood up in Parliament yesterday because there was a vote of confidence in Boris Johnson's government, and Boris Johnson beat Keir Starmer because they have a majority. And she was talking about, by the way, rightly so, she was talking about the Tory party's scandals and all the skeletons in their closets. And she's right. The Tory party, the Tory establishment have been absolutely terrible. But there was a bit of a problem with this because she forgot one main thing, which was her own party.
I'd like to know what the Foreign Secretary did. Did they all sit back? I wouldn't have. I would never have sat back. I want to know what every one of the candidates who wants to be the Prime Minister did when that happened. And I want to know what the Conservative Party is going to do about its institutional problem where it cannot deal appropriately with complaints.
Institutional problems, okay, and fair enough. You said you wouldn't have never sat back. You would have done something about complaints. Okay, let's give you a few examples, dear Jess Phillips. Not just your own party, but the local authorities that your party actually control. Let's talk about Telford. What's happened in Telford, Jess Phillips? All the grooming scandals, all the complaints that have been ignored. What happened there? The Labour officials who control the narrative over there, and they hire officials who work for the council who have been falling into scandals. Fine, that's Telford. Let's talk about Oldham. What's happening in Oldham, Jess Phillips? More grooming scandals, more complaints against Labour politicians and Labour officials, yet nothing has been done about it. Okay, fine, that's just Oldham. Let's talk about Rochdale. Should we actually bring up Rochdale, Jess Phillips? Should we tell you what your party have been doing historically for the past few decades in this country? A lack of urgency to deal with problems is coming from you and your side. But these are local councils and areas. Clearly your party doesn't care about them. What about internally? The Labour Party, internal issues. What about Bex Bailey? Bex Bailey, who was 19 years old, a member of your party. She was a member of the Young Labour Society. She was targeted when she was 19. She was still young. She complained. They ignored her complaints. She had to raise it. She had to escalate it until it got to the media. Nobody did anything. Then they had to send out apologies. What happened there? You don't know. Well, that actually happened at a Labour event by Labour members. Cover up after cover up. You guys are as bad as the SNP in Scotland. And you don't want to tell the truth because you just want to be partisan. You just want to be biased against the right-wing side. You're all as bad as each other. Be honest with the public, Jess Phillips. Be honest about your track record. Thank you guys for watching. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.